Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Brian Blacker Roadshow! You know you've all come to listen to me, never mind this lad. If you will, put your hands together for Will Pryce. So, Will, firstly, have you any injury problems?
No, not at the moment, no, I'm fit and ready, yeah.
Fit and ready, but just out of favour maybe, is it because you're going away or?
Yeah, I think, obviously having a pretty poor start to the season and needing some guidance this year from players that are going to be here next year, that's what we're sort of looking at for a squad, so he kind of pulled me a few weeks ago and said that I'll probably be out of favour as we try and get some connections built between the players that are going to be here next year.
And it's obviously that's pretty tough for yourself and your development in the game, but I'm presuming you are looking forward to your time in Australia.
Yeah, I think it's probably just a sacrifice I've got to make as an individual for the team. I think it's what's best for the team at the moment, so whatever I can do to help Watto and the rest of the squad, I'll do that. I've probably put Newcastle and next year to the back of my mind really this year, and try to do that by having good performances on the pitch for Huddersfield, and it's a bit of a shame really that I'm not playing at the moment, but I'll keep grafting and keep working hard to try and get back in the team.
Every time I've seen you around the club, you're still a bit of an Ashton Golding really, very positive, and still, there's no animosity in the fact that you're not in the side. I'm sure you're pretty gutted in yourself, but you are quite a live wire around the club and keeping the banter going.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can compare to Ash, to be honest. He's one of a kind, but yeah, I definitely try to be as positive as I can. I think me moaning and getting my back up about not being in the team won't help myself or the team in any way possible. So I think just trying to have a bit of character about myself and keep turning up every day for the boys and making sure, especially in probably mid-season when we were struggling really, really bad and heads were down, to try and keep them up and lift the boys' energy a bit.
So going into that, then we've had two good wins. We had a great win in Catalan and a good win against an informed Wakefield. How's training been? I take it you are still training all with the first team and everything. How's training going in the last couple of weeks? Obviously we had a week off last week with Challenge Cup. How's training gone since that Wakefield game? Really
positive. We've had, I think, 2 or 3 sessions after the Wakefield game. Obviously we had a bye week last week. Oh.
Who's in? Who's in? Get it out! Get it out!
No, yeah, obviously we had the week off last week, so a few boys got away and we had a bit of a chill, which we needed, to be honest. I think, mentally the boys were probably getting a bit tired this far into the season, and we did have a real struggle at the start. So I think the past 2 weeks have been great from the boys. The performances they put out, especially against Catalan, who were sitting top of the table. I think the vibes in the camp and around training have been really good, really positive.
And this week leading up to this game, obviously Hull always have a big side. They're always a big unit. What's the format for us defeating them tonight?
I think
you're all right. There's no Hull fans in there.
I think just probably to keep playing how we have. I think if we focus on the opposition, which we probably have done a bit too much this year, give them a bit too much respect, we kind of fall away from ourselves really. I think we proved last year and especially the past 2 weeks that when we focus on ourselves as a team and do our own individual jobs, that we get points on the board and we win games. I think there's effort areas and the places where we've needed to work harder in have definitely improved the past couple of weeks, and I think the skill coming off the back of it's just flowed really nicely.
So Hull are a side that like to fill the park defensively, and don't give you a lot of opportunity to get around the outside of them probably. So do you expect to see us probably a little bit more shifting the ball off the forwards as well a little bit today?
Yeah, we've spoke about probably tipping off the middles a bit, if anyone understands what that means, but
I've heard of tipping off some of that.
Having shape off the middles, and obviously Hull are a very direct go forward team, and they've always got a big pack like you mentioned, so I think it's a real test for our boys in the middle this week, which they always like to stand up to. I think last time when we went there away, we probably got challenged. in the middles definitely, and they definitely came for us, and I suppose that's probably why we got beat. And obviously they're coming off the back of a few wins as well, so I think you probably see the boys try to shift the ball quite a lot tonight.
So finally then, where do you think we're going to win the game, and what do you think the score's going to be?
Well, obviously the game, in my opinion, is always won in the first 20 minutes of the first and the second half. I think if the boys put the effort and the work in them two areas, then the following time will come easy for them. I reckon we'll win 28-12 if we do all of his jobs correctly. I think that's what'll happen.
You've heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Will Pryce.